Oh, this makes sense.
Just grab the classic counter.
I mean, now we know what they're going to do with Petashara, and so it's just
Exactly.
going to come down to the last pick carry.
Yeah. That's pretty good, though. I mean, we usually see it banned on the second phase when someone grabs the Storm. They left it in, focusing more on that Invoker they just seen. And so we'll see if Aincrad's got a puck to boot.
Yeah.
Does suffer versus BKBs way harder than the hero used to now because of the lack of the Aghanim Scepter. So that's always something that I'm thinking about now. And Tiny could get that BKB on the earlier end. Same thing with the Storm Spirit. So I'd like to see something a little bit quick as well, like the Ursa. That's a good ban. I like that sort of an idea.
Okay. I wonder if that also signals what they're going to be picking next. They ban the Tide. Underlord still is the pool. This is one of the games where I actually kind of don't... I've been liking a lot of last pick Timbers, but this game I don't think I want it for PuckChamp. I mean, assuming we're still going 3, what would you need to see here that would make you want to run Snapfire in position 3?
No, Snap's definitely 4. I don't think there's anything that would make it worth it. I think they're just banning out the good laning partners of Snap, like Tide and Mars are the two best ones, and the Mars was taken out earlier, so...
I wonder if they are going Darkseer.
I mean, they could go back for the Underlord again. That's probably what they'll ban here, I think, judging by what's left in the pool. I mean, Slardar could be kind of okay. The only thing Slardar doesn't know is matchup. So they'd have to go like Troll or something. But I mean, if you make Mind Games go Troll here, I mean, that's a win in itself, isn't it?
Yeah, particularly against the Pugna. No, I think they're probably going to ban Underlord here on Mind Games, and then I think you're left with like a Darkseer or something funky. Beast is interesting. Beast is definitely interesting.
Beast is very good. Pugna, Tiny, Snapfire. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's Beast. Ban the Beastmaster. I got to call Big
Underlord.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Underlord. All right, is it Beast, or are we seeing something funky? What else is there? Let me look through the pool.
I mean, he loves Darkseer. That's when I think Malik, I actually think Darkseer. But he doesn't see his matchup, unfortunately. And I don't think it's that good with Snap.
Underlord. Legion is interesting, too. For, like...
Pretty sick versus Bane.
Yeah. Well, and also, you coil the Storm. They go Timber. I don't like it! Oh, I don't like it.
They just... it's been banned so many times. It's a strong hero right now. It's one of the strongest, it feels like.
Yeah.
But it's not really a game where you go, oh, Timber. That's a Timber pick. Like, I will say that if they have to spend their control on the Timber, that's really good for Storm and Tiny. Because I feel like we're oftentimes seeing this Tiny farm up like crazy and then just get like chain stunned and locked down in the team fights.
Yeah, that's fair. But then again, what happens if you just Grimstroke ulti and catch the Tiny in the Storm and then you Fiends grip him? What then, Trent?
That would be great. I hope that happens.
It would be great for PuckChamp. That wouldn't be very good.
Well, it would be impressive, though, if you use a single target disable like that to, hit 2 people. That's the power of the Grim, baby.
That's fair. That's good. You just like seeing good Dota. That's
true. We still have Monkey King if you want to be a little bit crazy, but their tower pressure is only DK right now. They have any way to like force objectives and get some better map control here. They have okay wave clear with Grim Puck and even DK, especially once the shard's out, so they're kind of fine on that front.
I don't think you can Terrorblade. That Timbersaw does stop that from happening. That's the nice part.
I would agree. Yeah. They could do something really crazy like Necrophos. That'd be kind of hype. But there's a Pugna, but I don't know. It is really nice versus those heroes.
What else is there? Yeah, a lot of, like you said, the carry pool is very strange.
Oh,
that's not good.
That's a good one.
That's terrible. What are you talking about? How is that good?
That's good. That's good. They had to find a carry that makes sense. That this carry makes sense. Because they had to check a lot of boxes. Rupture is really good here.
Okay,
versus like the Tiny and the Timber, they're kind of like locked in and stuck. The Bloodright is nasty versus Ducalis. Because like, you throw down this Bloodright, if you hit Pugna +1 with the silence, you're happy. Just like, you're like dealing with the Pugna without wasting a ton of time, as long as you hit that silence.
See, here's the only thing that I disagree with you is that I think that Pugna, once you get the ward down, I don't care whatever else that hero does. Like, who cares? Got the Pugna ward down, you're good to go. Maybe you need to decrep it once.
I don't know, you need some heals, dude.
I guess that's fair.
Big Nib's heals saved that game. His damage was irrelevant. It was the heals. At the most crucial moments.
We'll see if Ducalis can replicate the success that we saw from the one and only Bignum, who is not playing an Ember, but this time playing on the Bane. Game number 3, it all comes down to this: PuckChamp versus Mind Games. An interesting either winning or losing the game Bloodseeker pick to end it all off. I will say that I like the shard that we've seen from a lot of these Bloodseekers recently. That's definitely made it a lot better. But
It's something.
I think I'm just a hater. I'm just absolutely a Bloodseeker hater. And this is, my cross to bear. That's what's going to happen.
It was a tough spot because they needed some sort of like a semi carry that's also relevant versus these heroes and can come to engagements, but also team up with the Puck and the DK. So it was a good snipe. I don't know if it's going to work out, but I do like it. If he's a Bloodseeker player, I would be feeling very confident. If this guy, like, if he's calling for it and he's like, I got this, then
Trent,
I'm a
can I tell
believer
you
if I'm on his team. Yeah.
I've been doing this thing recently where I've been doing meal prep, right? It's these like rice bowls with chicken and buffalo sauce, some zucchini, mushrooms in there. This is a very well thought out plan that I have. Every day I make this same thing.
This is good. Yeah.
I feel like this Bloodseeker pick is like when I'm looking through the shelves, I'm trying to see like, what do we got left? What can I cook here? What's is there something that's left in the freezer? What am I gonna find?
Every veggie's really limp and it's just like it's kind of brown.
No, true. And like, I turn on the oven and like there's sparks coming out of it. That's what this Bloodseeker feels like to me. We'll see if it's the perfect ingredient though as we get ready to hop into this game number 3. Unbelievable. Mind Games versus PuckChamp.
He'll be your pureed liver, all right? He looks gross and he stinks, but he's got some iron. He's iron rich, baby, and maybe he'll give you the win.
That. Okay. That's fair, Sometimes people just need to eat for nutrition, not necessarily for taste.
Yep.
It's a good lesson for all of us to learn.
Pro tip, if you're going to make homemade baby food, do not cook liver and pureed. It was not worth it. It makes your whole house smell like poop. Just a friendly note out there. Just go with this, some zucchini, a little bit, some meat in there.
Oh, jeez.
Listen, someone gave us liver, and we were like, well, I guess we could, we could cook it up and try it. I mean, we're not going to eat it. We'll just feed it to our child.
What did you do to offend this person? What did you do that hurt
them? Have some liver.
Thank you, Trent. Oh, look at that. It's the grandma there. I actually don't know why Snapfire is saying thank you to Trent, but it's ready to eat. That's what that was.
That makes sense.
Good old Mortimer. Well, Mind Games gonna run on in, try and steal away this bounty rune potentially, and Malik immediately has got to run away. So
very dramatic.
Going to Mind Games. Okay, Bignum got in and stole one.
Is that again? I feel like they keep winning the bounty rune battle.
Will they win the game though?
Time will tell. Do I sound confident?
A little bit.
I don't know. I'm a believer. Wait, let me see this plus here. Gold? Gold's okay. I can take gold Dota plus.
Okay. Yeah, level 14. It's got some cosmetics there as well. We'll have to deal with a lot of aggression once these levels start getting up from Malik and Astral, if we're honest. Like, there's a ton of magical burst damage in this lane.
Okay, but if you miss and you don't get the kill and then he gets Inkswelled, you could be in trouble.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, the turnaround could be very strong. And of course, the big thing that we always worry about with Bloodseeker is those other lanes. If people start to get low, then you're in a real world of hurt. And, Puck is definitely an annoying hero for the Storm Spirit to deal with. He might just get whittled down a lot throughout the course of the laning stage.
Cool. She getting handled in that range creep mid.
Slayer taking those pot shots away. Malik dodging out from the blood right as he's going to head back in there and start spamming as much as he possibly can.
I mean, who doesn't love blood right? 1 skill point for 120 pure damage.
Yeah.
I guess the opponents don't love it. That would be the answer to that.
Well, you got to find a way to make sure it hits too, right? You can kind of dodge away from it. Haven't really
looked in that range creep though. I'll tell you that much.
That's true. That one's locked in. Down bottom, haven't really been able to look at that one yet, but the DK playing together with the Bane. Not often that we see the Bane in the off lane. As again, going on to Astro here, stun, blood right, nice chunk of damage, and he is just getting walloped there, isn't he? Yeah, salve up, and that should be enough to to get Astral back into this. Can Slayer break it, though? Doesn't look like it.
No, he's a little slower. Didn't make any mistakes on the pathing, so all good. Yeah, actually, the last time that there was a really prominent, I would say, position for Bane was also from this region, and that would have been who are now, well, it would have been Save, who's not even on the Outsider squad, I believe, at this point, right? But playing the position for Bane and rushing that Aghanims.
Yeah.
Don't know if we'll see that again.
No, it feels like this is more for the laning stage, trying to set up for some, you know, a little bit stronger time there out of him, as Malik can again tank through that that blood right and the constant spam out. You know, tanks another one of those scatter blasts, but level 3 for both, and trying to build up those charges with the magic wand. But yeah, Storm so far having a really good game. See from the voice line there, 16-4 versus 13-1. Again, Young G having a very good time of it.
Yeah, just firing up some nulls, doing his thing. Small camp isn't blocked for either of the mids, so pretty chill here. Also a dire ward there too, to help out Ankrad in terms of the runes and any rotations that could be coming. Just because Pugna's pretty fast, so we still know if he shows up. Kralat's tipping, I believe, because he just stunned to get a last hit.
Love it. It's always the best. Yeah, this lane, I mean, again, very, very passive on here. I mean, it feels like the only lane really where there's going to be a potential for kills is up top, unless there's like some pretty tragic outplays going on these other angles.
Yeah, especially like the mid. Like, you see this, that damage from Young G does start to stack up as the rune spawns there. And likewise, Ducalis, great coverage. So someone needs to die. Some support needs to feed. Puck needs a bottle charge. Don't be surprised if they just run in.
Going over to get the bounty rune, actually, is continuing to trade hits over this top lane. Malik has a big creep wave coming in and is going to build up those reactive armor stacks. This is actually going to be a triple wave, it looks like, onto Malik. So super, a ton of extra coming in. Actually doing some good damage onto Dino as well. He turns, wants to fight onto Astral. Chance. Silence is out. The wrong duration stun. Astral.
Oh, no, that's sick.
They turn back away, and they still manage to find the kill. So first blood drawn by the Bloodseeker comes at a cost potentially, though. If Malik can finish him off there. He doesn't have level 4 yet. Now moves on in, and here it is. Got level 4 off of that kill in the world of death. Big play.
He got it off the creep, didn't he? Like zipping through there. That was really so sick. Oh, damn. Alert. Storm has hit level 6. Mid laners beware. Thank you for the heads up.
Yeah, and they're also going to get bottle refill there for Young G as well.
Are they going to try some cheesy cookie play here?
Thinking about it.
Oh,
Don't go for it. Man, trying to get some D wards. Don't manage to find any because, spoiler alert, Grid doesn't have any. Places another one. Yeah, these PuckChamp wards have been very interesting. As you can see, it's just a little bit north of the creep wave. It's out of vision of where you would normally get a D ward on that cliff.
That's the ward that won them game 1. That's for sure.
Yeah,
made it so easy for them to just take out the mid coddle. So maybe hoping to put some more pressure on this mid puck this time. And Grim actually TPing right onto it as it sort of showed this coil was coming.
And Bignum there. Looking for the kill. Can't quite get out in time. So they will be able to make that rotation and they get the kill on to Young G. And appreciating the movement over.
Yeah, you can see why this is a very annoying hero to play versus a Storm. Like, just straight up kills him.
Dino's dead top. Chakram. Oh, just misses. Is he lagging? I don't know. It was close.
Brains have a nightmare?
He's also, they've got the silence. I think he's dead. Yeah, Malik is done. Tough stuff there. The Chakram was out and is going to die. Nice rotations. These supports from Mind Games making some really good moves.
Bloodseeker looks like a pretty good pick here, Lyrical.
You're not wrong.
Maybe it's not that cheese isn't so moldy after all, huh?
That's true. Well, time will tell.
I'm taking the win while I can get it.
Okay, fair enough.
Well, that's a lot of stacks happening in the jungle. Thank you.
Cool.
Secondary camera there. And so we saw this matchup yesterday as well. We haven't really talked about much, but this DK versus Tiny. Ladies and gentlemen, maybe you've been seeing this a lot in the other games, but I would highly recommend picking DK3 into Tiny. It looks great. Lane's pretty easy for the DK. Feels good. Breathe Fire's good all game to reduce his damage. There it is. Oh, I can't get the dog.
Top. They almost got him. God, he's so close. So close. And now Astro is just going to get ran down there. They bring 4 heroes top again. They know the power of this Timber and how much everything can turn around in an instant.
And how much Pucks love to rotate. It's the MO of a Puck. They just want to see fights near the towers of their allies, and they just show up and get the kill.
Yeah. Very well played. But with these stacks here, Malik now has a place to retreat back to. Can clear through those Ancients and the hard camp pretty effectively. Yeah, he's in trouble.
Bait him.
You know, he's seen if they had a ward.
Bait him.
That's all that was.
Is he just filling his bottle?
Yeah. You
Like,
got to do it
like
sometimes.
honestly, is he just like gonna TP mid and fill Icar's bottle? That was the biggest feed.
Take me.
Like,
It happens, you know?
he's going top, so he's not even gonna get that.
They're going to move back in again. Astral found. And do they have... Oh, the stun! And they're going through the whole way, but a good nightmare afterwards. Astral still able to get some separation. Petishara dies in the meantime, and Astral will go down. Bignum going to go down a second time here, maybe. The Brain Sap keeping him very tanky. Another round of abilities. It's still 4 seconds. His entire team is like, I'm not going to help you. They just watch him die.
You're just like looking at your raindrops. Do something! Stupid Timber. And your pure damage.
So annoying to deal with, I'm sure. Okay. So 9 minutes, very even game so far. The Petishara death was definitely a big one also. Trying to slow down that DK's Blink Dagger is going to be very effective for helping them get off to a good start in this game.
Yeah, that I think Ducalis might have gotten the kill even. Yeah, he did. And then now moving to the mid lane to try and get 6 ASAP is already guaranteed it with the Tome at this point, so that's going to help the Storm, right? This allows your Storm to get active on the earlier end by just constantly giving him this big chunk of mana.
Yeah, super annoying to play against. And in the meantime, Bignum hooks back over and we'll run into the Tiny, but they're not going to go for him. I was thinking that it was going to be the Timbersaw that takes those Ancients and everything, but they might just be waiting for Kralat to move on and take it. Oh, and he's doing the build. I love this build that the Tiny does.
Oh, yeah. It's
the
time.
Moon Shard into the regular Shard. The double Shard build.
Now pressure. Storm punching your mid tower. That doesn't feel very good. Could even Little Shredder if they want. Yeah, get that on there.
Kralat's in the area, and they will glyph, but I think that they take this tower now. I
mean, you have a Puck.
Stop it.
I don't want this happening this early.
Puck's a little late. Can't get there in time. Catapult does some good damage. The tower is not quite going to fall, but it does drop very, very low. You know, it's close to deny range here.
I wonder if he's just going to let it happen at this point. And that ward, by the way, is still there and might have spotted that smoke. Just by the way they were moving around that tree line.
Yeah, that ward's amazing.
What? Wow, they're coming back down here? So Anchorhead just ran all the way from bottom to mid and now smokes up to then run down bottom and Youngji's out of there.
Yeah.
Absolutely brutal. Great ward defensively placed there on the river as well. Kind of sees that there's nothing happening.
Yeah, nobody's showing on the map at all.
Yeah.
And they're also trying to set up
coverage.
top. Yeah. Wait a minute. Petishara? Oh my god, dude. There's no way. There's no way. I can't believe that this is going to happen. They move in, try and find one, and they don't combo their spells together well enough.
No!
They died! Oh, he killed himself on the freaking Pugna ward. Are you kidding me?
He just wanted to stun.
Dude, he hit his DK transformation and just killed himself.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Ducalis is laughing that one up. He likes that. And that's going to be mid-tower. No chance for a deny.
That one hurts. That hurts a lot.
Oh, they invested so much time going down there, too, from Mind Games.
Yeah.
They try and make something happen, but the counter rotation of PuckChamp just too good. Now they're going to find Malk in the jungle, but help is coming. Trades the Nightmare off, goes to the grip, the Rupture. Surely.
All the damage mitigation. All the damage mitigation. It's not enough. They can't stop it. He's too strong. And now find another Ducalis. Decrep. Living? Barely? Barely. But he's going to die.
It's taunting.
I love how, like, Krlat's like, don't bring him over here, dude. What are you doing? Just go die. Come on. I want to hit these Ancients. You're going to reveal all the stuff that I'm farming.
How is
Going
that
to
spell
10.
damage reduction so ridiculous? Like, honestly.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's crazy. Those are big numbers.
So the thing about it too, right, is that it's not just like, you know, the normal spells either. Like it reduces Maelstrom procs. Like it's kind of insane how much it does.
It's probably like Veil, where it's like any of the Veil effects. Like when Veil used to apply it to Cleave until that was just patched out, unfortunately.
Yeah.
My Sven Veil will never come to fruition now.
No, but you can buy your Veil for another Sven. That's the way to do it. Where is that hero, by the way? Oh, we're talking in like sort of theory crafting about what would be good with the Moon Shard. And I feel like the only other hero that kind of fits this mold is like a Sven, or the same thing as a Tiny, or maybe like possibly a Slardar with it.
You know how if Bloodseeker is the brown and like limp piece of asparagus left in the fridge,
Right.
You know, that is Sven to Tiny's like Big Mac. You know,
Okay.
Like, why would I want one over the other?
Yeah.
You just
The
look
Big
at
Mac at
Tiny, you
home.
see what he can do. Yeah, exactly. And you see
Okay.
Sven, and you're like, why would I ever want to be that hero?
Yeah, it's
He
sad.
just needs a little something. He needs like one change on one of his spells or something. He can come back.
Silence. Astral. Gonna get caught. The power of Grimstroke. And Grad finds the finish. They also block out the Ancients right now from the Tiny. That was that smoke play that they made in as soon as Tiny revealed himself, but I think Krlat's gonna realize it pretty quickly. Almost has Moonshard completed.
So now, when you're this close, do you buy the Moonshard or do you just buy the Shard first?
I think he'd probably get the Moonshard. You'll farm up the Shard quickly enough. But who knows? We'll see what he decides to go for.
Yeah, I've seen the oh yeah, he just gets the straight Moonshard, so it is just worth it. Because I mean, you're just using the 3, like you still have 5 hits anyway, so I was just kind of curious.
Makes every one of them count. Malik, Ducalis together. They spot Ducalis, ward down. Jump in afterwards, pull immediately, but the stun follow-up, and now Snapfire ulti. All of it dropped down. They're going to move in. They're looking for more here, but can they get him? Oh, double rupture. That's a little dangerous. But I think it just stops the pressure. It doesn't actually turn into any fight that looks good for Mind Games.
Kind of insane how Astral just drove them off essentially with that Mortimer Kisses.
Yeah.
I mean, that combined with the fact that like Pugna's showing up and like ready to drop down ward and stuff, and so you don't really want to fight in that area anymore.
They are definitely controlling the map right now, and it feels like if Mind Games want to take a fight, they need to catch that Pugna at the start, or at the very least catch them unawares, like, and find pick-off plays.
Now, back in my day, there
Yeah?
was a counter to Pugna. I don't know
What's
if
that
you
now?
ever did this, but it was back when support Naga Siren was good. I used to
Okay.
always pick Naga Siren versus Pugna because you could just song and kill the ward.
I mean, there's no Naga Siren in this game, though, right? It's
No, but you know, can she do it?
can she do
Can
it?
she support again?
I like the idea. That sounds good
Because
to me.
this ward's getting pretty annoying.
See, I thought you were just
like, just wanna
talking
fight.
about. I thought you were saying things that Mind Games could do, and I was like, so the
Well, okay.
solution is go back and.
Now they could have picked that maybe,
Yeah,
but probably would have lost if they did. No, I don't have a great solution other than that with these current heroes. I'll be real.
Does it do the like, I guess it's 1 damage per hit, but it doesn't have that many HPs anyways, so
Yeah, it's 4 attacks.
it's pretty good. Okay. Interesting.
But they'd be reduced if it's like units or whatever. So you know.
Right. It gets mitigated a little bit, but still pretty good during the song. I like that idea. Okay. 7 to 8, and again, very, very close. They're gonna try and keep this mid tower alive here. I don't know. Mind games look a little bit lost.
I think they're just kind of feeling all right about this. Like a shard on DK would be really nice. Okay, maybe all right is a strong word. I think they get BKB on Bloodseeker and then they fight. That's the big thing. Because like Bloodseeker cements a lot of their plays together with the Inkswell, and he helps provide some vision for the DK and the Puck to both jump in. You can sort of be like the first hero into the engagement because you have double range support, so it gets a little bit awkward that way.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of pressure on Bloodseeker. I feel like this BKB is going to wear down real fast.
Right, you got to make maximum usage out of it, and maybe eventually go into the refresher or something like that. I do feel like this build, again, for anybody that hasn't seen it, this was sort of been popularized recently in the China DPC, and there's been a couple other times. I think we've seen it once in Southeast Asia potentially, but it's just, you know, the Moon Shard into the Aghanim Shard, and then you just start going straight into BKB Blink and battle people, as opposed to like the...
Yeah. It's a Herald or pro game build. You know, you show someone this build and you're not sure which one.
Right.
Turns out it's pros.
At least in this instance.
That's true. I'm sure they love it as well.
Ooh, Ducalis. Getting the D ward action going. And that might stop the... Oh, God. Bignum's found. Dude, all it takes is a second.
Was that worth losing that ward for, though? Because like,
I don't think they're going to lose that ward.
Oh, they're losing that ward.
I think they're going to think it's up on the high ground.
Oh, because he just sentry'd up there.
Right, but the ward is down on the low ground. Oh, but so like...
I'm talking about this one way back here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that they might go for the... they might not think it's there. Like, it's on the other side based on when we went for it. We'll see.
Just you wait. That ward's a goner.
This,
that ward has seen its last unit. Until
PuckChamp.
Look at Bignum. Look at this. He's got 2 sentries. He's on a beeline. He's like, I'm coming for you.
I'm killing this ward no matter what.
Yeah. Here he is. Look at this. Oh, yeah. Let me see. Oh, yeah. Let me see. No, Bignum, go up.
He's afraid. He's so afraid. So terrible. Dude, they're actually going to leave it.
Oh, my God. No. Disaster. Wait, no. Anchor. Yes, no. Anchor, don't go back. No, go back! Ah! He walked right by it.
Listen, cores don't take care of observer wards, all right? They don't get the money for it.
They don't even look at it. They're too busy looking at neutral creeps. The neutral creeps don't move. Your spell hit them. I promise. Dude, okay, he's going to see it. He's got it. Eyes on target.
Yay!
Woo!
Nailed it. Well done.
There it is.
They needed it.
Anything else happening in this game? No? We're good? Right,
Not really. No, it's all just it's holding formation until they want to go in to try and take down Roche. A blink away there. BKBs, again, probably the big call for PuckChamp, I would imagine. They've got one on Storm. Timbersaw, he's going in for the Lotus, though, I guess.
Yeah, okay.
They're so nice.
Yeah, the BKBs are just too good. Like, I think Tiny... can Tiny get 4 Blink? I guess not. He kind of has to get Blink, doesn't he? Because they don't have a way to actually start a fight, which is why they haven't been able to advance, despite feeling a little bit stronger, you know? Like last game when you saw Mind Games wanting to advance in the game because they were winning these fights and they were looking really strong with all the heals coming out from the Pugna, they actually had initiation. So Young G is under pressure.
Back towards mid they go. They find Pedushara dead. Double rounds there of the Fiend script, but it's not enough to kill Storm. They take down Malik, but I think that's about the extent of it here. Well, maybe not.
Get Pugna.
Okay. Get Pugna as well.
DD bottom? Roche? Kind of risky, but would be really nice. No, not all right. Not doing it. It's a pretty weak Roche lineup.
If I'm going to be honest, though, even if like we're talking about sort of the Tiny needing to be getting the Blink Dagger for them to actually like start coming online, I don't know if it actually matters that much. I don't think they're under that much rush. Like going late game, I would way rather have a Tiny than a Bloodseeker.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Nice.
We'll see.
There really isn't that much pressure. And plus, like, because they have some good defensive options there in terms of just, like, Timber showing up and, like, using somebody or the coverage of the Mortimer Kisses like we've seen, plus the Pugna, they can still send in Young G fairly comfortably just with BKB.
Right.
And allow Krillad to just go straight BKB and not have to rush the blink. And by the way, he actually almost has that BKB. Oh, he farms so fast.
Dude, this is what's crazy. Like, it really does just come online so fast. I mean, the only option that I feel like I've seen as a response to this is either you run at the Tiny or you, like, you know, block camps, because he just farms the entire freaking map.
Lotus now down on that Timber, so they're feeling strong enough to go, and the BKB's delivered to the Tiny, so he could just kind of casually walk up. They scan. They don't connect on anyone. Dire Vision up on the pillar, but no one there to pop the smoke.
Petashard.
Yeah, they're awkwardly retreating to the east at the same time. Oh, Slayer. That's fine.
Should be an easy kill here. Yeah, they move on in and take him down. And immediately afterwards, going to go and try and get some solid dewarding action going on. Ooh, are they going to take Roche themselves? Yeah. Ingrid jumps in. Has to jaunt out afterwards. And, yep. I mean, that one kill. God, are they really just going to give this one up here?
I mean, he has Nether Ward back in a moment, too, so he can just cover this whole area with the Nether Ward. I don't think you want to go in there.
Yeah, you can't fight into the BKBs. They actually don't have anything to fight into it. Jeez, dude. All right, well, Roche there, and that's going to be given to Young G. This is huge. You get this timing, start keeping on shutting down the map. And if Storm can get into a Lincoln Sphere, it's like, what do you do at that point? How do you stop this?
They need, like, the craziest Bloodseeker fight of all time. They need one of those fights where, like, the PL is the last one alive and they just, like, 1v5. That's what Bloodseeker needs. He needs everyone to get really low, and then he just needs to run through and crush everyone. And that's the only way he's going to stay ahead of this Tiny. But that's going to be such a... Like, that basically comes down to mistakes being made from PuckChamp here, because they're just so strong between the Aegis and the soon-to-be Blink on Krillad. I'm sure he'll have it in, like, 2 minutes.
Right.
Despite him being 1,000 gold away.
I mean, and that's the real point where, like, you're not even safe trying to defend towers. You can get the toss backs going, and they don't really have much to control. I mean, I guess Rupture again is like the big thing that you can look for, but even that doesn't feel great.
Free fire on Tiny, you know, he's got the talent now, so it's 55% reduction.
I mean, but if he's BKB'd,
yeah, I know.
Oh,
I'm trying.
God.
All right, I'm digging.
It's fair. I mean, yeah, there's ways. There's ways here for mind games, definitely. But they managed to take the tier 1 in the mid lane. PuckChamp on the other side, take the outpost, get the tier 2 tower. And the goal is farm. Farm until you can't farm no more, and then just keep farming.
Yeah.
That's Scotty done.
It feels like they're delaying the inevitable, though. As you said, like, getting stronger and stronger on PuckChamp just feels so much nicer than getting stronger on mind games. Right. I really, again, going back to that Agnes Puck, that just kills me. Like, it feels like that was such a huge element as to why Puck could stay relevant. And not being able to control people through BKB just makes your late game quite a bit harder.
Yeah, I guess that is one thing that you could look towards, though, is like if they manage to get a Soulbind or a Grip. Yeah. Well, Soulbind and Grip, I think, more so, like, is the BKB piercing disable for Young G. Goes for a courier kill, and they're going to have to run away now afterwards. Timber might get a shard soon, too. That'd be cool. It's your build and hitter.
Breathe some fire, yeah.
Astral. Oh, no. Dino. Glimmer. They spot him. They know he's over here. Do they manage to find him, though? Hiding off. Oh, and they're scouting with the Snapfire. And that's going to be BKB used. Just like that. Oh, and they jump in. They find Bignum. Oh, Bignum tried to all chat, and then he got caught. Oh, no. Trent, it's a little spooky.
Okay. It's just bait. It's okay. Fine.
Okay.
Right, Scotty done. Basher next. I like his items. I think Dino's on the right path. He just needs like 6 more items.
I like that. Optimistic.
If the enemy team stops farming, he could get very strong.
That's true. That is true. Yeah, they are just gonna go farm again. I mean, there's not really many other options since you've still got the Aegis for a minute and a half. Oh, that DD though. Oh my goodness.
I'm so
Why
sad
did you
they
bottle
didn't-
it?
I don't know. I'm so sad. I'm
Why?
so sad they didn't just go mid. I wanted to see Moonshard Tiny.
Dude, Krallat had like a quelling blade. He could have bottled that up. Oh, young G. I mean, I
wants
guess
kills.
if they don't want to go high ground, then I guess if like Krallat's just trying to farm, then you can sort of play crazy. And young G.
Fighting. They're going for the play up top.
5 o'clock somewhere.
Thank you, Alan Jackson.
Who's that?
Wait, not Alan Jackson. What's his name? Jimmy Buffett. Sorry, my bad. All you Jimmy Buffett fans. That was very insulting.
Hey, who's
All
Jimmy
three of you.
Buffett? Oh, no.
Like Kanye and Jimmy Buffett really like watching Dota. Okay, so we'll just that's what we've learned. Got a link
Oh
back.
no. Oh no. Bignum. Oh no. This is more of an Ember game than a Pugna game for my poor man. And Rupture used on Tiny. The heal's coming on in, but maybe going to be in some trouble there. Okay, they bring him down one time. Pugna ward pretty far away, and they actually kill off Krallat. Can they find any
Timber?
more? Yes, looking for Malik.
Coil?
DD on the Storm. But do they have anything else? I mean, he's got BKB after the fact. Aegis going to expire in 13. Chases in, winds one, looking for the finish, and will get Pedushar. Now Dino also turned upon. Aegis going to be reclaimed in 3. He's got a big regen coming in afterwards. Can he play it perfectly? Young G turns. Now he's got so much regen coming through and wants to take down the rest of them, but it's not quite enough. He's completely out of mana. BKB runs out. Malik low. And I think he does escape from that one perfectly fine. TP's out after Slayer. Goes in, wants to find Astral. Stun onto Young G. And Crowd over there as well, but Ducalis is in the area. And now they're going to run in and find that kill on to Slayer. A couple more punches is all they need. Easy kill.
Oh, they killed the Tiny too. That felt like such a good start, and then they kept chasing. I mean, you feel like you have to because you have to take risks and everything. The coil was really good again, but that coverage from the two supports, they're just playing so far outside of the engagement with like the Nether Ward and throwing in the blast and then just like chucking these Mortimer kisses. They actually can't handle it. Plus the consistent stuns from the Scatter Blast are very annoying to deal with.
Yeah, that shard is so nice. Big zip. Young G finds Bignum again. Pedushar there trying to stop it. And the grip. All right, Malik. Oh, he kills him. No. Ducalis goes down to the other side. BKB from Pedushar runs away. Fred moves forward. Astro wants to get him. Gets him with the cookie. And now the Scatter Blast. The follow-up is there. It's not quite enough damage. Oh, my God. And he gets away. Regen. Oh, from downtown. Look out. He's going to zip. You already know Young G, he's looking for it.
He won't do it. He won't do it.
Young G, he's looking for it. He's thinking about it. Wanting to go in from downtown. Do they go for the follow-up play? Young G jumps in afterwards, finds Dino, gets the kill, the silence afterwards, BKB out. He's actually going to be soulbound together, but it does not matter. PuckChamp asserting a little bit of dominance here on the back end of that Aegis.
There was so much patience before this big fight and actually trying to go for the big ones, and they waited for the right moment here. Hitting everything. Yep, Bignum, I know, affirmative. It's unfortunately true for your squad, but they are now in a significant deficit.
Yeah. No, it's looking rough. And the next couple of items that come out are going to be very difficult for our Mind Games squad to deal with. And already, you've got this Lincoln's on Young G. Jumps in, finds Bignum. Can they break the Lincolns? Won't even matter. They just get the kill. Now Slayer turned upon. Oh, all they want to do is retake the outposts, but to no avail. And now Krallat on the bottom lane is going to push out these towers. There is no buyback on any of these heroes. How quickly can Tiny take it?
I'll give him a little bit of a break, at least with the glyph there, but... we'll refill some mana here in the mid lane. Ducalis, perfect.
Love to see
All he's
that
missing
one.
is like the trusty shovel to just like keep healing up, you know? Just bring that back out.
I like it. Picking up another bounty rune on the other side, but Mind Games stuck inside their base. Nowhere really for them to go at all. At least not to head out and feel comfortable with. But PuckChamp after a disappointing game number 2 for them, have looked very good in this one.
It felt like Mind Games were so close to their turtling paying off. If they, if that secondary engagement off of the fight bottom didn't go so poorly, like with their chase down and everything, maybe if they have just like backed up, got a couple items, and went for more fights after that, they wouldn't be so far behind. But they're going to try again here. Need a good soul bind and some perfect ruptures.
Petushara found. They've got the cookie afterwards. Gets a little separation. Turns. Wants to punch. Does he have the damage? No. Krlat in trouble. And he's going to die. Malik now rolls in for round 2. Bignum dead, but catches onto both of them. The stun is there. Do they have enough follow-up damage, though? Young G backs away. Malik, couple of rounds of chakrams. Everything laid down on Adito. He is dead. The silence is out. Ankrad hoping to take out Young G. Can they kill him off in time? Yes, they finish him. 5 dead.
Was that only Bignum buying back?
Dude. Yeah, and that's Rosha. I mean, that is an almost instant spawn with the shard. Can they take it in time, though? Dude, they're going right in. This is huge.
It's crazy to watch the Tiny and the Bloodseeker in these fights because they just die in like 5 seconds each. Like their HP just plummets despite them looking so tanky. But lots of pure damage being thrown around between like the Bloodseeker and the Timber, and so that starts to stack up. And obviously Storm, level 23, really hanging there. Okay, Mortimer, all right.
Oh,
no, not going to be enough though.
Very close, looking for the blink in. No, can't get there.
All right, so
Dire
shard on Puck now, I believe.
Yeah, that is the swap over. So Dreamcoil pierces spell immunity as well. Have they turned the corner here? I feel like they have.
That is huge. I did not think that Ankrad was going to get to 25. I doubted that. That's crazy huge, actually. So I guess here I am lamenting about because like BKBs are such an early timing now that you used to be able to get the eggs to sort of match it. Now you can't do that, but at least you get it for free. You don't have to pay for the eggs.
Yeah, if you can get there, it's definitely really good. Yeah.
I mean, he's got the shard too, so.
Right. I think the idea is the knockback, right? And then you can potentially break the coil yourself.
And rupture.
Which is, definitely. And all good things. And on the side of, PuckChamp, Krlat, you are very farmed on this Tiny, but needs to get into some of these bigger items. As we're going to take a quick little look at the replay of this one and just how quickly the turnaround happened. The decision to go back in afterwards.
Look at the Bloodseeker. Look at this. One, zip in, and then look at these hits. He just goes down so quick in the middle of all that. It's actually ridiculous. But then the cleanup there from Ankrad as well as Petushara. Able to save things through there.
Yep.
Nearly a disaster to the side of Mind Games. Instead, it's a new life in this game. All off of that 5 hero smoke out of the base. Necessary, a bit risky, but putting themselves right back into this one when it looked like PuckChamp were going to run away with it. You can see the lead being completely eviscerated. Was getting a little out of control there. About 10K and now dropped down to just 2. And the win percentage even jumping back over to Mind Game's side ever so slightly, about 2%.
I mean, it's going to come down to so much just about the vision that you get, the initiation. Would not be surprised if we see some of these supports decide to go back for a Helm of the Dominator, try and get that pesky creep that we all love to hate so much. But, the thing that I think we should keep in mind with this is that these fights have pretty consistently come off the back of Krlat being found and getting blown up before he can really do any damage. And potentially this Satanic is going to be the difference maker if he can sort of reset afterwards. But again, if he just gets bursted at the start, that's 20K gold net worth that's just doing nothing.
Well, the Agnum's consumed here by Young G as well, so he has room for nulls. Very important. Oh, never mind. It was not the consume. My bad. It was just on the courier.
Yeah, he's going to probably do it.
I saw him with the recipe in there. Yeah, he had it queued up, but he went back for the shard instead. He's going to get that first.
Yeah, he's almost 25 also. The swing that you get from a couple of those fights and like surviving and with the entire team dying, it's just insane. And Puck is 2 levels ahead of the Storm now. It's wild.
How is Dino going to play these fights? That's my question. He is going that refresher, as you mentioned before, because BKB is just too important. And the rupture is also obviously amazing, but...
Scan down, vision there, deward immediately. We've got how much longer left on the Aegis? A minute and a half left from Puck. They're going to try and retake the dire side of the map a little bit here. And again, you think about a couple of those moments where maybe Krillak could have gone high ground, didn't want to take the risk, and ends up kind of coming back to bite him a little bit because they haven't been able to gain a rack. They haven't been able to gain that advantage yet. Lincoln's broken, but Ankrad already backs away.
Edishara buying out here now for the Agnums as well. So gonna have the big flying dragon here, but no buyback. Who does have buyback in this game actually?
It's just the Snap Pugna and then the Bloodseeker Grimstroke.
And it's all gold. We got oh, except of course Big Nip who bought back in the last fight. So probably neither team wanting to take an engagement for a while. Then they want to get their gold after their buybacks, so they don't just like lose the game off of a single pick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, this is one of those games. It's very tense, and it could go either way. Overload attack bounces, and Shard is done for Storm. So another huge amount of increase in damage. It's a little bit strange this game because you have like Timber Saw. He's losing his mind.
Yeah.
But Astral, at least, I think is going to become like much more of a damage dealer now. When you have Little Shredder going with that Overload, that's really cool.
The big deeps.
But less than 1,000 gold separating these two teams, and I think that the other thing to watch for is like they obviously know that the Aegis is expired now. The question is, do they want to just wait for this next set of items, or do they want to try and find like a smoke play to go out and find somebody?
Oh, I do like the blink though on Slayer in terms of like trying to make, because I think the soulbinds have been clutch for these fights, because like he said, like someone just kind of gets jumped. Like they are smoked right now on PuckChamp, so if it's not Slayer who gets jumped, he can just instantly respond by getting a blink soulbind.
Penta, do they give that one to Krillak? He could pass it over to him. Yep, and switches that out for the Titan Sliver. Next round, Grad trying to hold off. I mean, Mind Games has been stuck over on the side of the map for forever. They're just dodging, not wanting to get caught unawares. They know that they're smoked, but a retake of the outpost and PuckChamp trying to set up vision around the Roche pit where they know this next round of fighting will happen.
Yeah, they're going to steal this tower with a creep wave though, I think.
Oh, whoa! What?
Oh, no.
Young G, what? How did you how? What in the Sam hell was that? Okay, coil afterwards breaks the coil. How did he know?
It's just the way they were playing. It's such a classic play, right? He saw them nuking the waves. They're just like trying to pressure the tower. You're all sort of lingering around, hoping someone's going to show up and fight. And it's sort of like a free scout from Storm, right? Like he can just walk home after if there's no one there. And if he does hit, you get that. I don't know if he scanned. I don't think he did.
Dude, I actually don't know if Bane and Grim die if there weren't all the heroes around him, because there's all the bounces. It wouldn't have bounced anywhere. Dude,
Yeah,
that's
it's
insane.
That's just such a good play. Like it's such a high value play with very little risk.
That is nuts.
Unfortunately, he doesn't really net them that much because it's a kill on the other side of the map.
Dude, he didn't even have... Wait, he did have BKB. Or did he not have BKB? I don't know. I mean, they control the map now, and they can potentially get Roche.
Yeah, but they'll be back up on Mind Game soon. They're going to smoke. Ankrad's being a little crazy here.
Alex trying to pull this back in. Do they go for him? Silence. He just used his Lotus. Does have BKB still. Backs away. And retreating out. It looks like they're going to be okay here. And we'll find out how long it is till the Roche is up. Now, let's see the replay of this. Did they scan?
No,
They didn't.
so. They just
didn't
pinged
even
him.
scan. What the hell? It's fine. Dude, that is crazy.
They just, know your enemy. They probably thought it was warded, I bet, from Mind Games, how that played out. But it's just good game sense.
Yeah.
It's not even game sense so much as like pattern recognition of just like everyone does that in this situation. But you don't get in these situations that often, so it's not like the equivalent of being like, oh yes, I know that the Clockwork is back here blocking the creep wave with his cogs because I see Clockworks do this all the time. If we don't tend to think about late game Dota in the same way we think about all the laning shenanigans, but that's a classic late game shenanigan of controlling that tower.
Oh, man, this is interesting. They're not going to know. They don't know. They thought the Roche was up, but it's not. And now dropping everything immediately right onto him. Can they kill him off in time, though? It doesn't look like it. Pedushar gets out, but they find him. Kred goes down. Malik now jumps onto 2. Slayer in trouble with the BKB out. Oh, but the grip. It might be enough. Jump in, find Bignum. He's dead. Dino trying to take down Malik. Tiny is still out of this fight. Rupture is worn off. They lose the Timber Saw, but he's going to come back in. Great cookie forward. Finds the stun onto 2. Dino tried his best, but it's not nearly enough. He goes down. No buyback. They turn now onto Petishara. The poor DK. Nothing was left as the fearsome Tiny slays the dragon.
Oh, wait, no.
Away. Maybe not. He gets out. Oh, my God. He got away. Dude, the caster curse happened mid-sentence. This never happened before.
Oh, he's got blink in a second. He's all right. Yeah, unfortunately, Ankrad not getting the right angle out on that blink, so he got caught by the avalanche. Bit brutal. Had to go for a little bit of turn radius there, or turn rate rather.
Jumps in. Round 2. Do they have enough? Silence is out. They don't have BKB 7 seconds away. Big Gnome doesn't have grip either, but they did find the kill onto 1. Buyback onto 2. Soulbind onto both. The BKB is there. Krad, he has coil back up in 2 seconds. Needs to go in for more. Malik is low. He uses the coil only on the Timber Saw, but Timber Saw is dead. No buyback. 2 minutes away.
No buyback.
Okay.
There's no way.
They finds him up on the high ground. He does not have buyback. He's 200 gold away. They're trying their best, but it's not going to happen. Go get some bounty runes, y'all. Young G now also in trouble.
He's out of mana.
And do they have anything to break it? Oh, the Lincolns. It comes through right at the end. But, unreal.
He had the Witchbane too. Did he do it after? I don't even know. That was insane. Oh my God. Meanwhile, at the base. Yeah.
Right? I mean, okay. It doesn't look like it's going to end up mattering but Roche is up now too. That's the problem.
But they didn't lose, and they're running back. They're coming back in. The lack of Timber Saw is terrifying. What does Tiny do? Because Tiny can't get back into this, right? He has the buyback now if he wants to be in this fight.
Astral. He's got the Aghanim Scepter coming out to him, but look at this. Krallat.
Oh,
do they have a way to jump in? The pull. Young Chi onto both of them. Nightmare trying to save, but the damage is way too much. Can they kill off Benushara? He's down low, going to fall. Dukalis already dead. Does have buyback onto both of them. Now the control onto Young G. He does have buyback, but going to die. And do they want to come back and defend this? It's not going to be in time. Unbelievable.
That was a crazy opener. He fired in the Harpy with the Gobble Up.
Unreal.
And he stunned them, which gave the jump in for Young G, which kind of gave him the confidence there, but it might have been some flawed confidence in this case. And now an Octarine Core. Well, time to get rid of that Spell Prism then, huh?
I guess, dude. I don't know.
What else we got?
Oh, no. You can. It's just the diminishing, but it's one of those things to me that, like, when I'm looking at the next couple of minutes here, I mean, I guess that they don't need to buy back on Storm yet. Do you try and push this if you're Mind Games?
No. I think you need to wait for your DK.
Okay.
I think you just accept that you didn't lose the game on that pre-Roche last fight, and just you have to be happy with that. Because I think that when Puck died instantly, I thought they lost. And they managed to scrape that fight up. But that blink out from the DK too, that was absolutely insane. So yeah, this was the Harpy flying in for the stuns, and he gets in with the chain, but not able to clean up the game and get the win.
Yeah, I mean, and think about how different this looks if you do decide to buy back on the Tiny. I mean, whether it's like the right play or the wrong play, they get Aegis at that point. I guess that buybacks are probably more valuable, though, and them holding on to buybacks on Storm and Tiny gives them a win condition, right? Like, if you can trade all 5 heroes for another 5 and then, like, kill the DK or kill the Puck, like, there's still that window there, versus if it doesn't happen, kind of falls apart. How much does that Aghanims change things? Who picked it up again? Let's see. They've got it on Puck. Oh, Bane. Interesting.
No,
Bane has Ags now.
So, all right. So when you're stacking spell and Octree, what's he dealing with now? He's got 42.9 on the Dream. He's got 4.3 on the Phase Shift. 4.6 on the Waning Rift. Because he has the talents too, right? With the minus 6 second cooldown. That is crazy. He is slippery.
It is so hard to kill this Puck. And, I mean, the other one is...
Blink? Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Just keep being a nuisance everywhere?
Dude, how late are we going to go with this game? I don't know. This is interesting. Oh, the AoE Dragon Tail, too. Dude, what a disgusting hero.
I was kind of wondering if... well, I guess we probably won't. What does Inkrad buy? Scythe? I don't know. There's still the Lincolns to be worried about. Maybe that's not worth it. Does he try and go damage to try and make use of his weird talents? Are they lacking damage because they have a Bloodseeker?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it feels like Bloodseeker's been able to do pretty good damage, but I'm not sure. Oh, wait a minute. Coil used. Storm does not get gripped yet. They break it. Tries to dodge away. Jump in. What the hell was that? The Avalanche, the full damage combo. Bane is already dead. What else they got left in the tank, though? Leashed up together onto 2. They don't get him to break it. Trying to turn, trying to go in. Another round of it. The right click's coming from Krallat. He destroys that Dragon Knight. Dino starting to drop down lower and lower the heal. It's not enough. He has buyback, though. Can they go in for another jump? Young G chasing Nightgrad, but he gets pushed away again. Ducalis going to be able to pop there with that Aeon Disc. Malik still living through this. Dude, that giant AoE.
It's just, he throws down the Nether Ward, and it's just lightning everywhere. Everyone, I just, you can't even see what's happening. Slayer's just like, oh, I need a second, guys. I got particles everywhere. I can't figure stuff out.
Is there any way we can see a replay of that? I don't know what happened. It was like the combination of the Avalanche and the Pugna Ward.
Yeah, my screen just turned green.
Only buyback in the game right now is on the Tiny. There's a couple that are going to have it soon for time and a couple that are going to have it soon for gold.
Yeah, by the way, Malik's crazy. He is so impressive in these fights when he gets ruptured. He's really pushing it to the limit because like there's a lot of responsibility on him with the Scythe, the Lotus, and the Yules to still be involved. But he also has to watch the ruptures the whole time. But here's our replay. That's like so ridiculous.
What was that? Oh my god. Yeah, but the Avalanche afterwards.
Dude, that leash on Storm, too. Just like leash and silence. And Youngji finally died and instantly buys back.
Yeah. The fact that Krallat hasn't had to buy back yet is really, really important, I think. But it's 70 seconds. I mean, I guess I'm not really sure where they go here now. Because the other issue is, like, they don't really have tower damage on Mind Games unless DK's alive, and he's dead now for 70 seconds with no buyback. Like, can Bloodseeker do it alone? I don't think you feel comfortable doing that with a Storm in the game.
No,
so they kind of just need to chill.
Yeah, there's like nothing you can do right now.
Are we going to get to the 60-minute items? I feel like each one of these fights, we've come closer to the game ending, and yet I think it literally doesn't really matter. Like, it has neither team. We're getting closer to the game ending, but neither team is getting closer to winning. If that makes sense.
It seems to get being further and further away somehow.
Yeah. Jeez. Yeah. What a wild net worth graph and just sort of win percentage. The back and forth that we've seen has been crazy. Still could go either way. They need a second.
Now, I happened upon this recently. I might not be completely right, but I believe the longest professional match of League was 90-some minutes, like 94, 96 minutes, which I had to have a chuckle at. That made me laugh. I was like, wow, that's it? Come on now. Those are rookie numbers, dude. Like, ever. That's like the longest pro game ever.
That's crazy.
Like, we get like a couple of those a league, you know? Like
That's true.
every season we're whipping out a couple of those things. But will we surpass that this game? We'd have to double up here. I don't know if we'll get that far. I feel like, as you said, the lack of the tower damage to me, I mean, really, it's like PuckChamp just need a little bit to win because of the overwhelming tower damage that they're going to have, and Mind Games need a lot. They need like the full buyback wipes to walk down the game and end it.
Right. Yeah, for sure.
So, just like no matter what, their condition is pretty much harder to win. Now, that being said, Storm has 7.5 minutes until another buyback, which is pretty terrifying for them.
Trent, do you appreciate the pause cat with the PAW? I like that. That's good.
I was alt-tabbed. I love the pause cat. That's very good.
Yeah, that was good. It was just regular pause first, and now we're bringing in the good.
The puns are much better.
True. All right. Well, speaking of much better puns, we're back into the game now. 9K gold lead. Don't think about it too much. It's all good. And refresher for Storm. Dude, refresher is so silly. It's such a silly thing. Ooh.
It's in a fine state.
Okay. Malik is going in for a Wind Waker. Now that is going to be a really nice answer.
That item was getting really obnoxious in that Team Spirit Bet Boom match. I will say that.
Yeah. Yeah. So hard to deal with. Buyback now on both of the carries. And still trying to farm up to get that next piece of the puzzle. I wonder if Slayer is going to get into an Aghanims himself. It seems kind of good for the Tiny.
Kind of? I don't know. It's very expensive. I really like his blink. I thought that was so good.
Don't know why they're going there, but Puck is not going to get found and killed.
I think I'd like to see him just keep going that direction with like more utility items that just ensure he gets off Soulbind. Like he has the Aeon Disc. Probably don't want to go Force Staff, I guess, because he's got the spider legs, which is already pretty useful. He is handing the gem back over to Petashara after doing some dewarding, so for now he just needs gold for buyback because he is poor on Slayer.
Yeah. Yeah, this would definitely have been the game to get that. Wait, they have the Philly on Radiant, and they're not. Nobody's holding it. Oh, that's really upsetting.
Well, you know, it is 50 minutes. I let it go at this point.
No, you just swap it back and forth, you know? Get the Philly.
You can hold it when you're dead. That's
okay.
that.
All right.
If they don't do that, then I'm upset. It's a pro match, all right?
fair.
That's a big advantage. Please hold Philosopher's Stone when you're dead. It does work. That should be patched out, by the way, Ice Frog. Please get rid of that.
No.
Yeah, it shouldn't work when you're dead.
Okay.
CM's aura just like working when she's dead? I don't think so.
No, but CM's not a neutral item.
Yeah, I know. The comparison was completely nonsensical. But
Petashara
I don't think it should work.
They already have the ward down. Stun there onto Astral, but playing intercept is the Tiny onto Slayer. Do they have the damage? The grip is there. Where's the help? Krlat, no friends, nobody to help him. The poor old Tiny is going to fall.
That was sick.
Oh, they just got him caught. And now the bash onto Malik. Oh, no. One by one, they're going down, but they buy back now on Krlat. Malik is dead. He's going to have to buy back too. Young G trying to do what he can, but they have to run away. Oh, PuckChamp, what have you done? Oh, my goodness. Krlat is getting chased. He has to run away, but Mind Games just take an absolutely superb fight and kill everybody.
Petashara just perfectly identified how they can win these fights, and that's by just being a total disruptive wall, right?
Yeah.
He was like clockwork. He just jumped in, and the cogs were just his giant wings, and he's just stunning people. He even took the time to destroy someone's items that were lying on the ground, because why not? And he's just laying into them while poor old Krlat just got swamped in the back. They're on that tower now. Krlat hoping to just get a pick off on the wave.
I mean, this is crazy. So something to consider going into this, too. We didn't really get a chance to talk about it a bunch in the pregame, but if you lose this series on PuckChamp, after like a day and a half of Dota, we're going to see 3 of the top 4 teams from last tour of DPC in the lower bracket on the verge of elimination. If Mind Games can manage to pull this series out, it will have been upset central across Eastern Europe. This is so crazy. What a way to start the tournament.
That dragon is just still going here.
Unreal.
Oh, he's
They have a lot of time left. I mean, again, 22,000 gold leads, but more importantly, the first set of racks and
DD.
Another potential Roche. Oh, it is a DD bottom.
Oh, he pinged it. Slayer said, go check.
Go check. All right,
minute
a
and a
minute
half,
and a
though.
half.
Who's got the bottle? Puck's still holding it. All right, he'll just take it for now.
These mids stealing the bottle.
Yeah, how dare they keep their bottle? All right, we get the Abyssal Blade up, though, now. With buyback on Dino. Absolutely huge. Oh, man. This is good. All right, we need the clutchest Lincoln's Passover of all time from Young G. They're smoking up S5. Buybacks for the Radiant. None for Tiny. None for Storm. None for
They
Snap.
were right on top of a ward.
Everything for the Dire. That's not good.
They smoked right on
just
top
smoke
of a ward.
again, and maybe they'll forget.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. You know?
I mean, they know. There's no way this works. 52 minutes, and immediately they jump onto one. Oh, Ducalis, he gets this ward down. Meanwhile, the
offering him
rupture
up.
onto Malik. He's in trouble. He is going to die. No turnaround? Do they want to go in for any more? I mean, I guess you can send in the Timber because he's the only one with buyback, right?
Yeah, that's why Ducalis was first, too. It was Ducalis
Oh,
and
they have
Timber.
two.
Because they both have
Yeah.
buyback, yeah.
Okay.
So at least they know that they weren't roashing. Now they kind of have to check again. They need the Gobble up, and he needs to send units into the pit. That's like their
Right.
only way to scout right now.
Yeah, it's really hard.
Short of some crazy zips. What is he doing back there?
I am not sure.
Oh, pull the thing off.
My God. They find him. How? How? All right, buyback puck. Petushara has found another round. Ducalis trying to hide away, trying to escape. It's not going to happen, though. Oh, man. And that's got to be so frustrating for PuckChamp. They buy back now on the Pugna.
Okay.
No buybacks for any of them.
That's big. They got to get the puck again. It could happen.
Roche is there. Oh, man. And now they don't have, like, can they even get back in and fight? I mean, is in the pit. Get the D ward here. Gonna start heading towards mid. Astral. I mean, they gotta go and check. Are they just gonna give up Roche here? I don't think they can get there in time.
I think they don't want to fight it. It looks a little bit too scary right now as Storm Cam confirms he will not be heading to the pit. So, Aegis, Cheese, Refresher, and Aghanims. Who is getting what here? Who even needs Ags? Bloodseeker? Oh, he passed it
Grim.
off. He doesn't even want it. He gave it to Slayer.
Yeah. The blood
All right.
mist is so bad.
He won't even take it for free. Someone handed him. He said, "No,
Listen,
I don't even want a key to worry about. Just please."
We've cast a lot of games together, Trent. I think that's the first time that we have ever seen a carry give us support the Aghanims. This just doesn't happen.
After that, it's just like, yeah. I mean, Bane got it first too.
Yeah.
All right, no blood.
I don't know.
Got it.
How do you take these fights? Okay, Storm got buyback again, and so does Astral. So if they can kill the puck, that's probably their key to winning this, I guess.
Oh, but likewise, if the Tiny goes down.
Yeah, definitely. Well, they have 2 minutes left, so there's some timing in there where they can make something happen. And again,
You know what we could do, though?
What's that?
We could go for 60-minute neutrals.
That's
We're getting there. Oh, Ducalis.
Ducalis. The
Go buyback.
absolute psychopath. This crazy, crazy man. What have you done? You don't have buyback, homie.
What is the end goal there?
No, I don't know.
Why are you there?
Listen, he wanted to deny the tower, Trent, okay? I don't know. There's probably, maybe they were thinking they could go for
There
a
must
play,
have been
but
something.
unfortunately it did not work out for them, and now they don't have Pugna. They're going to try and open this up a little bit. Good dodge there of the Coil.
Missed it.
So Coil down. 40 seconds. Petushara trying to siege away. And are they going to continue this push? Young
Native's
G
coming
gets
in,
silence, toss away. Krillat keeping his Storm alive. Now the pushback. Krillat in some trouble, pulls on to 2 there. How much of the left in the tank? And, well, actually, Krillat down to very low HP. The stun out on top of him, trying to kill him off. Do they have enough? They do! They take down the Bloodseeker. Petushara, very low as well. But they can't chase him down. Astral bought back for that one. A really good gobble up play. I thought that Tiny was going to die from Rupture, but he's got almost 5,000 HP.
I was like trying to figure out how he was living there, and suddenly he's just like back near the fountain. I was like, yes, nice. All right, good plays, good saves, big kill. It is still a 34K lead now, though. that has stacked his way up here on Mind Games.
But also, like,
Where's-
what are you getting out of this net worth from Mind
Yeah.
Games? We'll see
The
here.
big
in a second.
majority
Is
of
the
it's in the
replay?
supports. So this initial dodge on the coil. Oh, wait, no, this is after the dodge on the coil. So there was the toss back save the first time. Then Tiny's in big trouble. There's the gobble up save. Like you said, that was a lot of damage from Rupture, but still living. Beautiful stuff there. And then they're just wailing into this Bloodseeker the entire time.
Yeah. I think some of it is also the like little shredder now being there with the overload shots is really nice.
Yeah, he took 1,300 damage from overload, just from the right clicks, like from the bouncing around on the Bloodseeker. That's like where the vast majority of that damage comes from, which is pretty insane.
35 to 36 and 2 minutes away from 60-minute items. Buybacks, you've almost got it up on Kralat. He's what, 16 seconds away. So now the windows are, I mean, again, it's just like the fights are so weird the way that they take place. What a bizarre game.
It's it feels like TI Dota. It's just like total chaos. It's the best Dota. It's the worst Dota. You know,
Oh yeah.
all kinds of mistakes. First person to get jumped is just in a huge amount of trouble. That's where we're at right now.
And again, the thing that, you know, as much as this 33K gold lead feels like it's insurmountable, at the same time, you have to keep in mind, this is a Tiny with the leveler. You get 1-1 fight, they're going to run it down a lane and just end the game. So for Mind Games, like, it's not an easy finish for this one.
No. 33K is also just one hero. That's like
Yeah.
one pick off, one mispositioning by the enemy team. And most of the net worth differential is actually tied up in the supports right now, especially Slayer, who is just climbing up the pole ever since getting that Aghanims. Give it to him. Now actually surpassing Malik's Timber.
That's crazy. Yeah, the sheep stick is, that's a lot. All right, here we go. The items, they are coming.
Woo.
Let's see.
30
Roll that
seconds.
RNG dice. Let's
All right,
see what happens.
Yeah, what do we got? What do we got here? All right. What do we
What's
need
the
this
best?
game? Yeah. Well, we need a pirate hat first, obviously.
Okay.
Mirror Shield
mean-
would be insane for someone on PuckChamp with all the single target spells. DK stuff, Bane stuff, Grim stuff, Bloodseeker stuff. That would be nasty.
Apex feels pretty freaking good for Tiny.
Oh, look at the dead. Bring it back.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting, definitely. I mean, this is also the scary time, right? Because you, on the one hand, you want to just farm up items, but on the other hand, very easy to gank people. Mirror Shield, they got one.
Oh, we got one.
All right, Tiny's got Mirror Shield. Everything's about to get so weird. Oh my God, how are we gonna cast this? What's gonna happen?
You just don't. You just go with the flow, dude. Just let her rip.
There's so many weird interactions here. They got Seer Stone also. That's pretty good for Bane. Bignum's
Why
gonna
does
get
this
that one.
Bane, dude? How far can he reach now?
I mean,
This
he's
stuff's gonna be
hiding.
so far.
Wait, why
Oh
is
yeah,
he
that's
not?
right. He doesn't even have it equipped yet. I think it's coming. I think someone sent it back.
Oh, they got Force Boots. They're debating
maybe
which
he-
items
did he
they
give it to
actually
the-
want.
I was gonna say give it to the Grim actually. The Grim's way
Okay.
better because he's the Scythe, right? Dude, look at his soul by Scythe.
Yeah,
Get this guy an Aether Lens.
that is kind of insane. Yeah, the Scythe cast range is really good. All right, Force Boots,
Oh,
Apex. All right, which is better, Apex or Mirror Shield?
I think you Apex the Storm maybe. I don't actually know. I have to see what else they get.
Dude,
Maybe you don't
nobody
even want
knows.
Apex, honestly, because like the Storm kind of wants the spell damage because of all the overload stuff, right?
Harpy Scout. It's not flying yet, though.
Dude, I've been waiting for
Talus.
that.
Ex Machina for the Timber. Jump in, find one, tries to hide
Seer
away.
Stone.
It's there. They see everything. Giant's Ring. Oh, they
Giant's
got
Ring.
Giant's Ring.
Oh,
dude.
the big guns
Oh,
on the
TK.
Dragon Knight.
The TK.
Yes!
Oh, no. Oh,
Give
he's
it
going to
over.
be so big.
Yes. All right, here it comes. It's about to activate.
Oh, my
Gonna be
God.
Huge. 3, 2, 1. Oh, yes. Look at me.
He's about to be insanely
Oh.
big.
He's like Megatron, dude, with this set. Optimus Prime, where are you? I'm coming.
Storm did take Apex. 3,200 mana pool. Deals just about 300 damage per right click. Stygian. Stygian Desolator, too. For the
That would be kind
Bloodseeker.
of cool on the puck, honestly, because of the AoE.
All right. Char is bigger than the Roche.
He's
pit.
huge.
He's so big.
He's
He's
bigger
even
than
top
Roche.
PKP.
He's the boss in the pit. He should just sit there and they'll think it's Roche.
Oh no.
He should go
Dude.
sit on the opposite end of the river so we can show Ice Frog about having a second boss.
Oh,
This is
my
what it would
goodness.
look like.
Do they have? Oh, and they got Stygian last. Ah, God, I feel like PuckChamp's items are not. Maybe Ex Machina is really good with double
Dude,
hex.
They got the mirror shield. The mirror shield was huge.
Yeah, mirror shield is big, and actually the double hex, like double Lincolns, that is pretty good.
Okay,
And then
how does
they
the
can eventually
Arcanist,
switch over.
How does the Arcanist armor work? I've never seen that used. So your force
Roche
field
is up.
aura grants 40% damage reflection for 5 seconds. That seems kind of insane, but no one's using it.
Yeah, yeah. It's I guess not.
It's kind of tough to activate, and it's for a limited time. I kind of like passives, I'm not going to lie at this point. There's something to be said about passives at 60 minutes.
Roche being taken. Does it even matter?
Yeah, who's holding it?
They've
More
got
refreshers, I
Refresher
guess.
Shard on DK. Smoked up now. Where are they going to find somebody? Oh, Storm. Jumps. Looking for an opening. He does have level 30. Hex is out. They got him caught in trouble. Puck. He's dead. Puck is dead, but they get the Aegis. They get Refresher Shard. They get everything. They leave some cheese in the pit. And in the meantime, they back away. So Puck dead for 2 minutes.
Just hot take. You can't have Spell Prison in the Octarine Core if you're not going to hit your blinks out of your phase shift. I'm just saying.
That's true.
I mean, I guess he tried to go aggro, and that was his play, but... And maybe, I didn't look. Maybe his stuff was on cooldown for some reason. But, like, I feel like he's dying way too often. Like, he's got 3 deaths. I'm here flaming him, but... The way he's dying is disappointing for a Puck at this stage. Like, think about no one on the Puck yesterday.
Yeah.
Like, no one gets out of that. No one wins those, you know?
I don't know what happened exactly there. I mean, it was definitely something caught him off guard, but regardless, it's like it's a moment. It's a moment.
Because he revealed himself.
Oh, this vision. All right, they get the D ward. All right, they got it immediately. Dude, this DK is trying to get towards the heart next. He is going to be so big.
It must be larger.
Yep. And he's got heart now.
I do love how
is
he
25.
how he churns the ground when he walks. That's an awesome effect.
Pugna now has double damage on all of his ward hits. He got the level 25 talent. That is kind of crazy.
I admire his dedication to the ninja gear.
Yeah.
He loves that ability to get around the map quickly. Although he has the force boots in his inventory, which is pretty cool. Or his backpack, so he can just like swap it out.
Is this game gonna end, Trent? I don't know if it is. You know, like I'm not really seeing. They've all got buyback again.
I don't know. Maybe we are going for that 96 minutes. Wait, am I? I thought they. What am I thinking of? Didn't they patch out this ninja gear thing where if you swapped it out, you lost the smoke? Because weren't like
I don't
Zoomers
remember.
doing that, and then it got patched? Oh, it must have been a different neutral I'm thinking of.
Yeah. The Invis one. Wait, what am I thinking of? There was a different one, wasn't there?
I don't know.
Oh,
But yeah, but there
regardless.
was someone who was abusing that. But anyway, this is working. so that's
Hadashara jumps in, pulls on all of them. Oh, but the Andis are good, but it's not good enough for the Bloodseeker. He's getting demolished. They take them all down.
Puck?
Now, looking for Icron. Can he get out of there? I don't know. Doesn't quite look like they've got the damage, the control, but no, round 2 comes through. Ex Machina all the extra bits, but now the big DK moves on in. Kralak healing up through this with the Satanic, but then the back way, and they've got the grip onto the Timber Saw. He is in trouble and eventually going to fall. So they find 3 for 2 with 2
Okay.
buybacks expended.
Yes, now this is the pressure part. This is the difficult part because now you need to go and hit buildings to force buybacks versus Storm Spirit. And that sounds terrifying. Now, mind you, the buybacks were only the supports. So maybe it's, maybe you don't have to force this right now. I mean, you gotta find it somehow, right?
Oh,
like, are you
wait,
really
he
just
found the
gonna farm up?
Grimstroke. Grimstroke, Young G's on top of him. A couple more punches. So he's put the leashes there. Now he's in trouble. Storm, nowhere left to go. Can he survive
was
through this?
crazy.
Dude, he's lasting forever.
I don't know why he did that.
He has buyback still, but yeah, that one hurts. And they're going to need to buy back.
They have so much mobility. Why did he go for that?
Oh, tough stuff towards the end here. And the buyback comes. They find one. Aeon Disc is there. Forcing in, looking for the chase down. Puck caught. Do they have enough damage? The Hex is there. Another round of the Hex. Ex Machina, so strong. And they kill off the Puck again. But it did cost a lot of buybacks. And now it's PuckChamp that got to put the pressure on.
Yes, the most important thing is that the Roach isn't available while you're making this play as mind games. Because now, yes, the pressure has come from PuckChamp, and they have to force the buyback, but it'll be less buybacks than they've had to expend. We still had 6 minutes on Grimstroke Bay.
So the one thing there that, like, if this ends up working out, it's amazing. But I kind of agree with you that, like, with Young G having the Remnant talent and everything else, I feel like Creeps maybe can't even get to the base with Apex. You know what I mean? Like, how do you actually even siege against this lineup if Storm is just spamming Remnants? But
I don't know if we're going to get a chance to find out.
they're going in for this. I mean, again, Rupture, very dangerous. But Kralat hitting away on these buildings. He has got Lincolns out the wazoo. He's got Mirror Shield. And they're looking to go in for the Tier 4 towers. Already they're right there. Stun is out. The pullback onto 2, but a good BKB from Tino. Astro backs away. Round 2 of this one. Young G has another BKB. Kralat needs to back away. And Malik in some trouble. Can they get away with the rest of them? It looks like they will. They are dead on a couple. And no, Ducalis, he gets caught. Another round. The Aeon Disc procs, but the chase is there. And eventually the Pugna is going to fall. So that is 3 dead. Immediately buys back.
They got Timber inside the base as well while they were chasing all of that too. So big grabs there. And like you said, we're going to see what they can do versus a Storm who's fully prepped and ready here as he waddles so slowly back to his base. Eventually making it there.
Kralat's pushing out top. And oh, the catapult waves. They don't have any more after those catapults get taken. So Storm is going to do some zipping action. Oh, they're Seed Stone. Look at that. Dude, the Seer Stone. They know that Youngji is there. Oh, that's super cool.
Now,
so they can spot when he zips.
Yeah. There is a question, though, is...
Wait, why aren't they zipping? The backdoor's broken. They're not going for it.
I think he's just waiting for the next wave.
Coil, not going to catch. They're going top now, but backdoor's been broken. They've got to keep these creeps out of the base. They're going to get mega. I don't think they can stop it in time. There's creeps in the base.
Yeah, I'm not sure. They seem to have missed the memo on this one. Or they just really don't want to get picked off. They've just decided to let it go because like the megas don't really matter at this point.
I guess
right?
that's fair. Yeah, I guess that's fair.
They
I don't know.
Really
That seems crazy.
I think they might be right. I think going for those, like, because he would have to get mid and bottom without getting caught, and he might not be able to do it without like more nulls and stuff all set up properly. I know it's hard to judge.
42,000 gold lead. Yeah, I mean, but he does have Apex too, right? Like, I don't know. He's actually
all over the
opted.
place.
He's opted to take the Ex Machina now, and who has the Apex? Does anybody? They're gonna give it to Timber. Okay. Oh man, Trent, I don't even know what's going on anymore.
Neither do the players. It's okay. We got Gleipnir out here now. Atos finished up to finally upgrade that Maelstrom. How about the damage Dino's been putting out this game? Once you're looking pretty good.
You're not wrong. It's been solid. And I mean, again,
it's crazy at this point.
I kind of feel like we might see another situation where we wait for Roche on the side of Mind Games and the buybacks to be back up, and it's going to be all 10 heroes with buyback again. I don't know. I don't know if Mind Games feel comfortable going to try and end and just like hit tier 4s, you know?
Yeah, that's. I mean, you asked 20 minutes ago, and I said they need to win a lot of fights as Mind Games, right? PuckChamp need to win like one conclusive engagement, but Mind Games need to just like keep winning them over and over and over again. Just because of their lack of. I mean, their push is okay, but at this point, it's more so about the Storm.
I will say, the reveal with the Seer Stone onto the fountain so you can see when Storm is zipping was a really cool adaptation. I had never seen that before, and it's like it definitely shuts down some of that pushing that he wants to do.
Well, you know, we're here. We're exploring at 72 minutes.
Right.
Charting new territory.
Apparently.
Wow.
Freaking-
Dragon on dragon violence.
Shara has what has he actually got queued up right now? Oh, he's getting the overwhelming blink. Okay. Interesting.
He's clicking the Reaver in the shop. Just like what's next?
What else does this build into? All right. We have seen the power of this Ex Machina with like the sheep stick, and now also has a Bloodthorn. And then also obviously BKB too, right? So for Young G, I think that this Ex Machina really makes a huge difference. Only the 25-second cooldown. Oh,
We need to find we need to find good creeps for these helms. We got bad
Petashara?
creeps right now.
No, they're not going to go. Yeah, that's true. The creeps are definitely important.
Yeah, Ducalis lost his though. I mean, you know, I'm sure just trying to find a heartbeat. There's a kobold in the pit from Bignum, just scouting things out as he's got his helm there. All right, what's my buyback looking like here? We got 3 minutes till Puck will have buyback, and 3:28 until Pugna will have buyback. So those are our two big holdouts.
Mm-hmm.
But on that, ladies and gentlemen, we are chilling 25 seconds until Roche comes back. What's up? Poor Roche. This is a terrible sentence to live.
Yeah, just death ad nauseum.
I've been watching some older replays lately, and you know, it's nice not to see the pit filled with like sticks and TP scrolls and you know, literal sticks and branches. It's much cleaner in there right now. They even pick up the sentry they had lurking in there.
True. It's good stuff.
So
There it
thanks
is.
for the
Roche is
backpack,
up.
Ice Frog.
Now, the other big question is, are we going... I mean, there's actually nobody else to get an Aghanims, is there? No.
No.
Okay. Well, no
Great.
Aghanims. They have Refresher. They're going to have Cheese again. They're going to have Aegis. Who actually wants to take the Aegis? I guess that they're giving it to Bloodseeker? Okay. Pretty cool. He's
I
got a
don't
moon
know
chart
if
still.
they know. I feel like I put it on like the bait. Well, maybe it's better on like Bloodseeker. Yeah.
He's taking his time, figuring it out. All right, and they get it.
He's just Slayer's just destroying the eggs. That's such a weird feeling.
Did he do it? Did he deny
Yeah,
it?
he did. I mean, there's nothing else to do.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
We don't have alchemists in the game. You can't gain some gold here or anything.
Well, all of the buybacks are about to be back up again for PuckChamp. And on the side of Mind Games, the Puck does not have it for another minute and a half. So probably going to wait and chill until that happens, would be my guess.
Waiting in this game? At least it's been very action-packed. I mean, 40 to 43. The fights are absolutely insane. The first hero gets blown up so quickly. Even with like Aeon discs and everything, doesn't even feel that powerful right now. Ducalis is chilling with that ninja gear here again. What's he doing on the shop? Oh, he gets a courier. Oh, he actually got the overwhelming blink killed. Oh, wait. The unlimited. No, stop the courier!
Oh, my God.
That was so close. He almost killed it by making it run with the invulnerability. Just needed to stop moving. That's okay. The courier dies, but that's fine. Wow, it's almost 4 minutes now.
I mean, it gets late, right? That
Yeah.
makes sense.
You
The
know,
other
the thing
problem
dies a
here is,
lot.
like-
So
Like, I don't even know how you really even want to take these fights. Like, do you just go in and punch the buildings? I guess you have to, like, you kind of have to try and dive them, right? I don't know. Dude, it's like Techie's mines with these storm like remnants.
what do you do?
I don't know.
No, guys. I might have to go get another chair, settle in here.
They needed a necro book. They needed Book of the Dead. All right. I mean, see, this
I'm
is
a
why
newborn,
maybe
guys. It'll be one best
maybe-
of three, babe. I'll be
maybe
back.
maybe they should have. Oh God, Hex is there. It's the big old piggy. Now Avatar's Hex. Pedushar still living through it though. Dino down low and Tiny actually completely dead. Has to buy back. Round 2. They get the pull onto 1. Bloodseeker very low is going to fall, but leashed up on Storm. Young G
Where's
is
the Dark
still
Portrait?
doing okay, and then they back out. They don't have it. So they get a buyback out of Tiny. They burn through the Aegis, and now they're going to run away.
Aegis for a buyback. All right. Good one, guys. Woo! Regroup, clap,
Dude,
huddle
there's
out.
no way. There's no way Storm is buying Null Talismans
Yeah,
at 77 minutes in the game.
No, he has to. That's why he couldn't clear them before.
Dude, there is no way that this is okay.
Yes, this is why. This is what I was
There
saying
is
before. 'cause
no way.
He only had 1,200 gold, so he couldn't fully clear and save the racks because he couldn't afford to buy the Null Talismans. Which
I
is hilarious.
refuse to believe. This is unacceptable. This is unacceptable. He's putting Refresher in his backpack, the sheep stick, everything. Late game Null Talismans. This is awful.
I made a huge mistake. Ice Frog just saying that.
Doing the
Good old
the
Ice
dope
Frog
bluth.
Bluth, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, Coil,
Oh.
not quite there. Oh, no. All right, it's Inventory Management Simulator. As long as Young D doesn't accidentally pop Refresher, they should be fine.
I mean, it's not like you have to click the nulls, so I hope. Well, I guess you're right. Maybe when he goes to drag one.
Yeah, when he's dragging him around. His little
there you go.
swapperino.
Of course, if he does, I'm sure they can just go find one in Roche's pit that's been left there. There's so many drop this guy. There's a bounty rune just hanging on the other side of the map.
Ducalis is going to get one. 171 gold for everybody. Dude, somebody needed Pirate Hat. Jump. Young G. Young G is fine. Petushara is DK formed. And all right, just chip away at it. Just chip away at it. Get a punch, run away. Get a punch, run away. Look at him. Oh, they're getting that building. I mean, this is the answer, right? Now the pull, toss back, and leashed up. Do they have the damage? Avalanche. Dino hits away. They found Young G, trying to kill him off in time, and they will. Buyback comes afterwards. Petushara still there. A really good stun with that Dragon Tail. But then afterwards, Young G runs back in. The pullback on it too. And now the damage coming through. Do they have it on Kralat, trying to kill him off, but it's not quite there. Petushara backs away. Aeon just keeping Bignum alive. Another round of the Chakram goes out. He is nightmared, and they're going to keep him slept there for a while. Astral out to the side, wants to get the gobble up, but still on cooldown. The Hex, another round of it. Malik keeps on going, and Bignum barely able to get out of there, but he's going to be able to. They've got Yules, the back away, and it's not enough. They come on in with Dino, and he's going to clean up. So another buyback is going to need to be expended here as they try and hold to this base.
Maybe a big tossback, like some weird tossback zip play. Get him in the well.
Hex again. Coil dropped. Young G, he's still living though. And now Hex, Malik there, wants to kill him. No!
Oh, no, he
tossed
tossed
the timber! Oh, they messed up, but maybe they still have enough here with the Hex. Ingrad has to back away, and they do kill this DK. They finally bring him down. But again, like, they just walk away afterwards.
Oh,
It's never going to end.
How do you fight near this fountain with Storm? I mean, they got him once, but he's just going to play even safer the next time.
Oh, man.
He's just popping his Ex Machina for his BKB and throws it back in.
Yeah, I mean, it's what? It's a 25-second cooldown compared to the BKB cooldown. It's every time.
This is all because I brought up that long game.
Yeah. 80 minutes. This game that never ended. Yes, thank you. That is true. This one will be helpful. They have the Wind Waker now as well on Malik.
His poor progression, man. He has been stalled out for the long... Because he went back for the overwhelming blink.
I don't know what that... Oh, God.
Forever.
Oh, God. I thought that was a different word. I was like, can we say that? Is that allowed? They did buy back on the Bloodseeker. Dude.
So, what about the tier 6 neutral items, though?
Young G only used half his mana pool to go all the way out there. No, it's not. Don't tempt me. Oh, jeez. The tier 6 neutral items are actually just Null Talismans.
Yeah.
The 505, like, look at
It's just
right now. Storm
It's
Spirit
just like
has
a
40.
keychain. It's a keychain that has 6 nulls on it, and you can
Storm
just put it
Spirit-
in your neutral item slot.
He has 42,000 net worth on this Storm, and he has opted to fill his inventory with like 2,000 net worth of null talismans. And it's literally better. All right, are they going to wait for buyback on Bloodseeker before they go again? I mean, I think you do. I think you get Aegis on DK and you just like let him punch the buildings.
82-minute fluffy hat. Yeah, okay, that's a good shout out. What's going on, Ducal?
Listen, I kind of want to just like go. I feel like this is a moment where one of these players should like just at their Twitter and be like, "Hey, how do we end game?" You know,
It's not a bad call, or at least get some social media plugs in here. You got time.
let's see. Snapfire got Daedalus. Okay.
Yeah, that's kind of scary. Unfortunately, she's not 30 yet, and she went the other talents, so she doesn't have the like attack damage or the multi-shot. But later,
Yeah, it'll help.
I mean, we'll get there.
That's kind of crazy. I mean, yeah, that's the thing that's nuts is that actually, like, Daedalus does nothing until she gets to level 29. Oh, that hurts.
Dude, I don't know.
I think we should just keep watching Storm go back and forth some more. That seems like the only probable thing. So, the only other thing that I guess we could really see is going to be the next round of Aegis on Pedushara, right? And then probably, oh god, Storm?
I mean,
Nope.
It's funny because we were talking about this yesterday, and I was actually theory crafting. I was streaming, and I did a full theory craft stream of what to do versus this Storm thing because it's becoming so prominent. And the only good answer I found is Darkseer.
Yeah.
There's nothing else that really works, right? Because you can vacuum out of the ball, and at least that's somewhat predictable. Especially the Searstone is. They might get to Callis here. Not that it really matters.
No. They as long as it's not Storm. He is living for a while though.
This is crazy.
How is he living for
What
so long?
a menace.
Dude, the force boots are so insane. Oh god. Yeah, the Darkseer being able to vacuum out of the ball lightning is the only thing that I can think of.
Yeah, other than that, it's pretty hard to deal with. There's some other ones where you can actually target the zipping ball with sniper. Did you know that? That was pretty cool. Like Ags or something, you could do something.
Well, I think Pedushara takes it here, right? You got to.
Well, what about the
Bloodseeker?
Bloodseeker, because he doesn't have buyback?
I guess you're right. Oh, that's unfortunate. I don't know. To me, I feel like they should have maybe waited for Bloodseeker to have buyback and then killed Roche and then taken it with the DK. Because, like, all right, maybe Pedushara is just going to walk in.
Just because he's going to hit the buildings? Is that why?
Yeah, because Bloodseeker is not hitting buildings. Toss back.
They've got the Harpy Scout in there. It's going to die, but it's scouting.
Well, again.
All right. Steel your nerves. The final
Can
battle
they
approaches.
Can they do it? Zip in, zip out. Look for an opening. Nothing there. Possibly a toss back play. But BKB is popped. Round 2 now. Pull there onto the Bane. Young G living. Leash is out. Now the Mortimer's Kisses come as well. The Hex immediately onto this Bloodseeker. Down low, dead. Leashed up Storm. He's getting brought lower and lower. Can they kill him off? They will. Dead for 2 minutes, no buyback. This might finally be it. They have a buyback on Tiny, but can they hold the throne? Pedushara wants to go in for the all-in play. Malik is there. He's inside the base. They can't stop him. The jump for the backlines, but it's not going to happen.
Oh, he's
He
waving
actually
at
gets
him.
caught. He's not going to be able to go down. The DK, he's too strong. He's too big. The giant Dragon Knight inside the base is going to keep on punching it. You can't decrypt the throne. And GG is called. Mind Games finish it off in 86 minutes. They are going to knock PuckChamp down to the lower bracket. And once again, out of the Eastern Europe Tour 1 DPC, 3 of the top 4 teams are now in the lower bracket.
They stole this one back, I will say. It was looking very good for PuckChamp right up to like the 40-minute mark when Mind Games started to turn it. And you know who I'm going to give all the credit to
Who's
in the
that?
world? It's our good
Tell
friend
me.
there, who I, you know, unceremoniously sort of flamed a little bit there. It's Ankrad on the puck. Played really, really well earlier in the series on the Invoker particularly, but in this game 3 there on that puck was struggling a little bit. Got to that 3rd death, you know, one more, the 4th death, but then after that, super clean. Was the only answer to Young G with the zipping, with the coils. I don't know what happened to Young G. Young G just got coiled way too many times at the end. He kept stalling, and like I understand that he's trying to get off his spells, but if he gets coiled, he just dies, which in the end really shows why all of these Storm games, people are banning that puck. If you pick Storm in the first phase, you're banning puck in that second phase, because even if it's not like at some point, the answer of the puck will just always be there when you get level 25. And if that wasn't there, I don't know how you get rid of Young G.
No, I think that the game just becomes too difficult at that point. I'll also say that the big thing that felt strange to me was opting to not buy back and like sort of push out the side lanes forever before Mega Creeps came around. Because it felt like if Storm just keeps on zipping back and forth, and you can't break the backdoor protection, how do you end that game? So I don't know. There's a lot of question marks there.
It was the nulls. He didn't have enough nulls to do it. I actually think that's what it was.
That's fair.
And he couldn't afford them. So he got too greedy on his null selling, apparently. Apparently got to keep those in reserve, it seems.
That was an unbelievable game. Hell of a performance. Wait, we have to freaking interview these people, don't we? Oh, no. I thought I was just going to be able to throw it to a break. Oh, God.
Oh, you guys asked them about the Ember game.
Oh, is that who we're going to get?
Hey, now that you've successfully defeated this team, let's go back to that terrible game 1 you had. Tell us about it.
No, I'm not going to do that. To be honest, actually, I mean, this is the type of game where sometimes the players afterwards like don't even want to be interviewed. But we'll wait for word from our production team and let us know what's going on.
I've seen an Ankrad interview.
Okay, all right. Oh, this is going to be a good one, man. What a freaking unbelievable series to go from like how bad it looked in game number 1 to being able to win in that fashion and like sort of never give up that one fight, because we kept on talking about that. Like if they win one good engagement and Kralat is tiny, they could just end the game.
That was so long ago too.
Yeah,
where it felt like that one 5-hero smoke out of the base when they were in trouble from Mind Games, and it actually goes well because they just blow up Kralat, save this game.
God, what you look at this right now, and what a change up that we have had. So right now, Bet Boom, Na'Vi, Outsiders, Mind Games, all sitting in the upper bracket, and from the lower bracket, it's Spirit, Hellraiser, CIS, Rejects, and PuckChamp. 2 of those teams are going to be eliminated by the next round, and again, you look at this situation. there's 4 teams, or 3 teams at least, that finished at the top of the Eastern Europe Division 1. What a freaking crazy state of affairs.
Yeah, that was something else there we got to see. And I believe I don't know, are we bringing them in now? Their production? Are we good? We are good.
Hello.
All right. Hi, Ankrad. Welcome. Congratulations. I mean, I know you just got out of an absolutely ridiculous game. Tell me how you're feeling. How are the vibes right now?
Actually, I was scared of losing like 2 games in a row without a single map. So now I'm super like chilling. I'm relaxed because
Nice.
we did it. I don't know. We won this. We like time we made a mistake. It's like, okay, wait 10 more minutes and wait for next rush.
That's what we were saying.
Okay, I die. Okay, farm buyback, wait 10 minutes. Lost word, okay, farm 10 minutes. I don't know. This game was so low skilled at some point of the game, but we wanted to win so hard, so we tried to make it to secure our victory. I believe if you watch replay, we could find like openings where we could win this game earlier, but yeah.
Yeah, I think that probably applies to maybe both teams, as it's always chaotic Dota when you get to that point. You guys were in a little bit of trouble. It kind of felt like about halfway. Well, I say halfway, about 30 minutes into the game, but that was masterful the way you turned it around. Is there anyone in particular that's doing a lot of the communication in a moment like that on the team?
Mm, in the last game, I believe we talked, like, everyone talked pretty even.
Mhm.
Big Gnome called a lot at the end game,
Right.
like
Did,
this
oh,
calls to wait for Roche or stay on the
Right.
ops.
okay. Well,
It
on
was
that note, did he call for the Ember pick?
um, we did it together, like
Okay.
2 days before the
Did you just wink at
entire
us?
match. What?
No, sorry. I was just you did a. You looked like you winked at us when you said that, but you said that it was a group effort on that one.
Can you repeat question? I didn't
I,
understand
I
what
was
you
just
say.
letting you get back on track with your answer. Sorry. You said that you did
Uh,
it a couple days beforehand.
yeah. We talked about heroes we wanted to play,
Mm-hmm.
and we thought that we need to take Ember from them
Mm-hmm.
because Young J is super good at this hero.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and we thought like, okay, we can play it support if something goes wrong, so let's pick it in the first phase. I don't know. I believe we could have won first game, but a lot of depended on my art. Like when I died to Sky Mage with Decay on
Mm-hmm.
Kotal,
Right.
game became pretty hard. So I needed to snowball really hard, outpush mid wave and kill both sides. But it ended up with dying. And next time when Ench comes mid, and I don't have even Ornn, the game was lost at this moment.
I
Yeah,
mean, it,
but
it it feels like it was so long ago at this point, but I can't help but think like that the way that that game ended and then to come back and have success in game number two, you mentioned the sort of the fear that you could have ended it with just without winning a single game. Um, how much pressure were you under in this last one, right? You're playing this puck, you're running around, you're trying to catch the storm spirit, you keep on coiling, you can't find him, and then eventually you get him. Like, how much pressure did you feel like you were under in that game to sort of perform?
Mm, to be honest, after I reached something like Lincoln and Saint Kaya,
Hmm.
I thought I'm kinda unkillable.
Okay.
So only Timber could have catched me with Eel Hex,
Yeah.
but we were playing under our vision, so it's kinda impossible. And if we kill both their supports, we have a pretty good game. So it was just a moment of time, the question of time.
Yeah.
What, like one time I catch him and the game is over.
Yeah.
No, not all. Okay, not all.
eventually.
Okay, we need to catch him a lot of times. But yeah.
I think yeah, Trent said that you guys had to win a bunch of fights in order to be able to actually end it. And the thing that seems crazy about it is like if you mess up one time, it's Tiny, right? And he just ends the game. If you get caught out and then people don't have buyback, but a really impressive showing. I just want to sort of give you an opportunity here. I'm sure you're going to have built up some supporters throughout the course of this series, and now you're moving on the upper bracket. Do you have anything that you want to say? Any words out there for new fans or old fans as well?
Um, hard question. Uh, like default answer gonna be like supporting me. I'm trying my best, but mm, I'm glad I had an opportunity to join this team. Uh, right now it's like strange consequence of things
Mm-hmm.
why I joined this team. Like, yeah, now I have an opportunity to go into major, and
Right.
I'm really trying my best to do everything I can. And it seems to me like I'm not doing enough, but I'm really trying. Yeah, that's it.
That's all you
Well,
can do is keep on trying.
yeah, I'd say you did a lot that game. 15, 4, 25. So certainly putting on a show, and I think making your name known here. So thank you very much for coming for the interview, Ankrad.
Thank you too.
Yeah.
Wanna join this channel once again, or maybe 2 times
Yes,
in a
that's
row?
right.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
A couple matches coming up here pretty soon for you. And of course, matchup against Outsiders coming up next as you're moving on in the upper bracket semifinals. A couple spots away from the major. Congratulations again, and hope to see you again soon.
Thank you very much.
Yes,
Goodbye.
thank you.
Buddy.
Bye.
Oh man, what a freaking match. What a freaking game. And we're not even done. There's more Dota to be played in a little bit here as well.
The other teams are just sitting there like, come on. All right, we're waiting here. We got more Dota to play.
Unbelievable. Yeah, well, more Dota to come here in just a little bit, and I think that we've got the next matchup, which is going to be BetBoom versus Na'Vi. So for those of you guys that didn't manage to see the games the other day, spoiler alert, BetBoom took down Team Spirit 2-1, Na'Vi 2-0 over Hellraisers, and this is going to be the matchup that potentially the winner of Outsiders versus Mind Games is going to have to face off against. So, Trent, anything else? Are we calling it here?
Call it, baby. Let's watch more Dota. Let them get underway and stick around for the continuation of the DPC for Eastern Europe.
See you on the field.